Now that we've fixed our channel in place, what I'm going to do now is import a bearing flat and install it into these two holes here. First of all, I'm going to come back into the master part of the project. So if I double click on the motion folder and scroll down, I can find a little bit further down my bearing flat there. If I right click, insert into current design, my bearing flat will appear. And again, I've got the manipulators. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first of all move my bearing just outside of the channel, and I'm going to just spin it round 180 degrees in that direction. And again, using the manipulators, I'm just going to spin it round 90 degrees to get it aligned somewhere where it needs to be. And then press OK. That will locate the bearing just in this location here. What we're going to do, we're going to join the center of this hole on this flat surface to the underside of this square hole. If I go into Assemble and Joint, now because this is fixed, you can see that it's grayed out already. It's asking me what component do I want to join, and as I come over here, you'll notice as I hover over these faces, I get different selection points. So I'll come across here. This is the face that I want to join to the underside, but you can see I've got different parts that I can attach to. So if you can see here, I've got a triangle which is a midpoint, a circle which is an end point, and a cross which is actually the center point of that square hole. Now as you notice, if I try to get over to that cross, it changes and it picks up the circle part. If I, while hovering over this, hold down the control key, it will actually lock this selection part in. So I can actually pick up now the center of this square hole there. If I select that, so I've now selected that point. If I now scroll over, and I'm just going to spin this view round. Now if I just spin this round a little bit, what I want to do is locate my bearing into this hole here. Now you'll notice if I zoom in and hover over this hole, I get there already the center point of this square. Now that was made possible because of our sketching that we did in the previous lesson, where we just selected a sketch and then just click the surface. Without that, we wouldn't have this point. And what I can do, I can just click on that point and it will bring the bearing in. Now I have the option of a rigid joint, a revolute joint, which will make it revolve on that, and a lot of other options. Well, all I want to do with this one is just make it a rigid joint. And if I go OK, that has now fixed my bearing into position on the underside of my block. We're now ready to start adding some more components.